Hi, friends. Thanks for joining in. Just wanted to drop a quick update to let you know on some progress that I have been making on the trauma-informed freediving guide. And if we haven't met yet, my name's Elaine. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm also a complex post-traumatic stress disorder specialist and a freedive instructor living on Oahu in Hawaii. And so earlier I was having a conversation with a friend on like why I would not use terms like relaxation in the dive space. This is a trigger word. Just relax. You need to calm down. Um, in the trauma world I work, especially with lots of survivors of different negative events that have happened in their lives. Some of the words that have been used with them are just relax. Just here, have another drink, just relax. And then unspeakable things may have happened, things we don't want to bring up here. And so if someone tells me to just relax, my natural inclination is what? If I'm a trauma survivor, it's going to be to tell them to piss off. Honestly, don't freaking tell me to relax. You are making a judgment about my state. You are making an assumption about where I am in my body, and you don't know that. And often people can kind of take that in a negative way. And it's not productive, especially in the beginning of a freediving class or with someone's working on a PB. Like it's just telling them, just relax. To me, that's also shutting them down. It's maybe on the part of the freedive instructor or the coach, maybe their discomfort at, well, I can't get this person to their goal, so it must be their fault. You just can't relax. You know what? That's what your problem is. You just can't relax. So hopefully that makes sense when I say it that way. People who have a lot of relationship trauma, those words are overdone, they're overused, and they just can be very triggering. That's like telling a customer in a store, that they're wrong or you should just calm down when you're minimizing what they need. And in the moment, what we really want to focus on is what is a metabolic state of calmness look like and how can we convey these phrases without potentially triggering someone or irritating them, because a lot of people get irritated when you tell them to just relax. So we want to use phrases that focus on the physiological aspects of what's going on without looking at their emotional state. Um, I know a lot of trauma survivors, people in recovery who look calm all the time. They look completely relaxed all the time. So we really want to focus on that true physiology within and what does that metabolic state kind of look like. And so that's when your body and your nervous system are aligned for your dive or even outside of the dive space. Like your nervous system and your brain and your body are aligned for what you need to do. And so we're looking at a sense of like embodied presence and looking at physical readiness. And we want to focus on what is heart rate? What's your breath rate? Is your ventral vagal pathway engaged? And if you've been to my trainings, you know the ventral vagus starts up here and it's part of your freediving engagement system where you can connect to resources, connect to your safety, look around, and you don't see like any immediate threat, even though you're in the middle of the ocean, right? Having that cognitive flexibility to go and kind of have two things true or samurai mindset. I want to call it the way of the float, the way of the float, where you're in actually kind of quite of a dangerous spot, but you also can maintain the self-regulation needed to do your dive and to take care of those dive goals. And so that's having the appropriate matching heart rate, breath rate, maintaining safety in your space with your dive team. And that involves facial cues. It involves vocal porosity, or the tone of voice that we're using with people. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And so then that also looks like cooperative behaviors, someone who's being supportive and reflecting a positive autonomic state to someone else. So what does that mean? If I'm the dive instructor, I have my heart rate low. My breath rate is low or normal. And what I'm conveying to the people in my space is safety, because I'm calm, I'm assured, I am confident, and I got you. And even without me saying a word, to be able to convey that to the people in the dive space. So I think this kind of phrasing, kind of taking out relaxation and making it more neutral, makes it more trauma informed. And this takes away that judgment, excuse me, and the assumption that you know exactly what's going on with my body, because I guarantee you don't. And we can use self-regulation techniques to bring a softness and an embodied presence back into the body. And one person's relaxation level is not the same as another. So I just kind of wanted to drop that today because while it was fresh on my mind. And I hope it was helpful, maybe a little illuminating. But if you have comments or thoughts, drop them down below. And I am giving another talk here very soon. It's August 23rd. And I will leave the link also down below. Yeah, thanks for listening to my rant here. And I hope to see you out in the dive world. Okay, bye.